Most violence comes with instructions on how to avoid it. Mark McYoung. This is not to blame, but I want us to learn. This incident where someone threw bleach in a woman's eyes that was reported on the Kind of Flaherty channel, you see the typical pattern, meaning the criminal tells the victim what they're going to do. The victim either cannot or does not respond in time or leave the area, and then the attacker comes back and does something violent to the victim. This dovetails with what I talk about when I say that one-step sparring exercises from Taekwondo shows you how violence happens and how it can be avoided.
And here on the 100 block of Eddy Street, just before 7:30 Sunday evening.
A suspect, an adult black male, approached her and told her to get up and leave the area. The suspect then walked away and came back with a cup in his hand, and whatever the contents were in that cup, he threw at her, which she believes it was bleach.
The woman.
Okay, one-step sparring. Person down blocks, the attacker down blocks and yells. The attacker does not attack until the defender down blocks and yells, and then the attacker can attack. So go ahead.
A suspect, an adult black male, approached her and told her to get up and leave the area. The suspect then walked away and came back with a cup in his hand, and whatever the contents were in that cup, he threw at her, which she believes it was bleach.
The woman.
So as you can see, the victim may have been able to avoid this attack if she had walked away when the criminal came up to her and told her to leave where she was sitting. I don't know all the details, so I can't say if she argued with him or if she just decided to stand her ground and then she ended up getting the worst end of it. Okay, again, I'm not saying what the criminal did was right. All I'm trying to do is come up with solutions for us to avoid some of these situations. And there's a book called Surviving Armed Assaults, a Martial Artist's Guide to Weapons, Street Violence, and Countervailing Forces. It is by Lawrence A. Kane. It's got a section in here on unusual weapons, such as liquids. And he also goes into how to avoid and de-escalate violence. So please get a copy. Even if you think you know the streets, there's still some good stuff in here. Something I think everybody needs to read. Because really, the criminals are trained in this stuff by experience. So the rest of us need to get our knowledge game up in order for us to be less likely to be victims, because there's no guaranteed anything. And pray, too, while you're at it. Peace.
Where the kicks at? Where the pains? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying? Cecil Real Taekwondo. Cecil Real Taekwondo. Cecil Real Taekwondo. Cecil Real Taekwondo. Go to cecilryu.org, cecilryu.org. Learn Taekwondo, supplemented with cross training in Judo, Kyujo Jitsu, and Western boxing. It's for all ages and for the whole family. Peace.